Hey, what's up, Rising Sun? Pastor Steve.
Elder Mike Rains.
We are so glad that you're watching this video as we discuss the most recent governor's proclamation, November 10th in 2020. We want you to know that we've evaluated the protocols and processes of Rising Sun, and we believe that we are doing a good job on some areas, and we want to kind of remind you and tighten up some others along the way. So that's what this video is all about. Thanks for watching. So first, we want to talk through our cleaning process.
Yeah, so we go through and we are sanitizing the church. Things are cleaned after people have been in here.
Right.
And they are, there's some time periods because they say that 72 hours or something, it kills it.
Right.
So there's some time periods in between different events.
And those who are cleaning, we just want to say thanks for your effort. We know that you guys are doing a good job, and you guys are pulling in a lot of ways double duty, so we would just want to say thanks to you. And we think that we're doing a really nice job at those processes. Another thing that we really want to kind of talk about is we would like you as a participant of Rising Sun to really make sure that you're analyzing your own physical health well. And so we want you to do a self-diagnostics or a self-assessment before you come to Rising Sun. Make sure that you're not feeling sick, even slightly under the weather. We'd rather you just stay home and enjoy the luxuries of watching stuff online.
Right.
In coming to Rising Sun, if you do decide to do that physically, we're also assuming that you know the risk of entering. We know that you're an adult and that you can make the right decision for yourself, and so we're asking you just to make that right decision if you feel sick at any time. Make sure that you check the symptoms. You're running a fever, sore throat, scratchy throat, shortness of breath, etc. Stay home. It's okay. Don't feel weird about that at all.
Right. Another thing that we're doing is we're going to bring back the lanyards.
Yeah.
So please help us in that. Whether you are a hugger and you say, well, I'll do whatever everybody else wants to do, put on the green lanyard because that's the hugging lanyard. The yellow is the fist bump or the handshake.
Right.
And the red is, hey, how you doing?
I'm just going to wave at you.
And I'll just wave, and that's fine. Whatever lanyard you choose to use, we respect that 100%.
Right, and within that, what that does is it helps us be able to be sensitive to those around us and do something collective for the whole. We want everyone here at Rising Sun to know that we have each other's back and interest in mind, for sure. Right. And within that, we have to bring up the masks. The mask is a very polarizing conversation. It's passionate on either side of this. Listen, we're not going to get political about whether we should, whether we shouldn't. That's not where we're going to be at Rising Sun. What we are going to tell you is we want you to love each other regardless of what you choose to do. If you want to wear a mask here at Rising Sun, we welcome you. We want you to be here. We cannot wait to see you. If you're not going to wear a mask, that's okay. We want you to be here too. We want all people, regardless of whether they're a red lanyard, green lanyard, mask wearer or non-mask wearer, to be here and feel comfortable at Rising Sun.
I've been told I should wear a full face mask.
That's just because you're ugly, Mike.
Absolutely.
Hey, after a second thought, I should probably do the same thing, I suppose. Listen, it doesn't matter what your preference is on the mask thing. We're here to celebrate Jesus.
That's right.
We're here to hold each other tight. And so we're going to guard each other's preferences. Do not be squabbling with each other. If I hear any of that, or if the elders hear any of that, we're going to have some conversations with you because we're here to love each other, regardless of what you believe on that issue.
And if you forget your mask, we're going to have boxes of masks at the west entrance, over at the Welcome Center, or at the south end down here at the table.
Right.
So if you forget it, hey, don't worry about it, and you want to wear a mask, go ahead and grab one.
You're welcome to be here. We want you to have it. And if you don't want to wear it, that's fine too.
Absolutely.
Same thing. We kind of covered that. That's going to be the church's position regardless of where we're at moving forward.
Yep.
Okay. One other thing we're going to ask you to help us with in this COVID-19 protocol process is that if you do have a positive case of COVID-19, that you contact the people around you that you were around maybe on a Sunday morning. We're not doing tracing at the church. Part of that is, I don't think it's anyone else's business what your medical condition is. That's your responsibility to share. And I don't know whether you want that shared or not shared. And as a staff and as a leadership, we're erring on the side of caution. We're not ever going to proclaim who has COVID and who doesn't. Now, for those of you who do have COVID or have had COVID, you know that we're praying for you. You certainly can tell the church, and we will be praying for you, but we're going to keep that close to our chest. But we're asking you to do the right thing and reach out to those that you've been in close quarters with.
It's your story, you tell them.
That's right. Now, speaking of stories, we are all telling a story together, and I hope and pray that Rising Sun continues to glorify Christ through this entire process. Thanks for partnering with us in this, and thanks for being patient with us in this. If you've got questions or clarifiers that are needed or desired from this conversation or video, reach out to an elder, reach out to a pastor or a staff member, and we'll try to help you to the best of our ability. In the meantime, see ya.